Morning, my friends. Today is day 54 of this home build, and it is yet again another big day. And yes, there's been some gaps in days because, well, there's a lot of days that just aren't worthy of reporting. Today is all these walls back here. I have 55 yards of 4,000 psi cement coming, so we're waiting on the first truck. The guys are doing some last minute tweaking. The house is supposed to be a perfect 30 by 80 rectangle, and after they got everything done yesterday, they were off by a ½ inch on one of the two diagonals. So they're doing some last minute tweaking, and what they do is the seams between the panels, they find the side that they're off on and they loosen up those pins with little wedges to hold the pins in place and shove some of the wooden triangles in there, you know, door jambs, to buy the distance they need for that ½ inch across the one diagonal. But to me, if they're within a ½ inch across a 30 by 80, that's pretty good. So I am glad to see they are trying to make it perfect, spot on, and that's what you see them back there doing over my shoulder. So let's just put things on hold till the trucks start showing up, because it's going to be a long day. And these cement trucks are roughly 30 minutes out, I'm told, and we're going to kind of walk away while they have some conversations amongst themselves. They're trying to do the last final measurement. Everything after they wedged the panels apart just a little bit, he said they're within 1/8 of an inch on the length. The one diagonal is perfect, the other diagonal is what they're measuring now. But there was a 20% chance of rain between noon and 5 today, and it looks like it might be coming in. It's coming from that way, so let's turn around and show you how I know it's coming from that way and what the skies look like. So this is what's blowing in my general direction. It's not looking super good over there, but it's coming from the south. So we're going to find out how cement pours in the rain. I'm not sure how this all works. I assumed everything was going to be dumped into the pump, and then this hose would pour it into all the different forms as we went. But it looks like they're going to take the truck and the chute and dump it straight into the forms. So it'll be interesting to see how much slop goes over the edges. I assume they got enough practice to not, you know, spill too much. Well, here's one of the beam pockets. I assume the other is in that wall.
No, I don't want to be in y'all's way.
So I hear them using the vibrator on the walls. I saw them stick it in the top for where it's getting kind of tall, but now I hear them, they're just pushing it up against the sides and just vibrating the side of the walls. It's looking pretty good. That's a lot of cement. I see a little bit of slop, but for the most part, they're doing well about getting it all in there. Check that out. Not sure how well this is going to turn up on the camera, but that's neat to see the cement. It's like quicksand, just slowly pouring in over everything. You see it, some of the, I don't know if that's cement or water, but you see it's coming out the seams. Not much. But over there you see more slop. That's where they had put some wedges in. You see coming out the wedges.
That was so they could be spot on. They got the form. They said they're within 1/8 of an inch to having a perfect rectangle here. Looks like the first truck is empty. Second truck is still pouring. If we walk over here again. I hope this shows on the recording that the cement is still coming in. I wonder if I can get a little closer. Oh yeah. Looks like a little lava flow. Mika was kind enough to drop her ball. Keep going. Back here while they're pouring cement. So we're going to come from this side and see if we can get her ball without being in the way. I guess that's why you need to have pins in all these holes. So apparently the cement made it over here at least. Very solid. I guess just excess water as they mix up the cement is coming out. Look what I found.
Now that's full. Everything's good there.
Come on, let's get out of here. She's gonna have cement on her feet now, but I'm sure that'll be worn off quick. No. There she goes. So they got the gentleman way off in the corner. Looks like he's smoothing off the top where they finished. I assume the retaining wall down there they can't do much with because it's all capped off. So I guess it'll just be smooth whenever they take the forms off the top. I got one truck is left, 4 trucks are sitting up here either working or waiting, and we'll see where we're at after that 5th truck is poured, how much of a 6th truck we need. Busy, very busy here. There's the other beam pocket. And it's looking pretty smooth. There will be a sill plate on here when it's all said and done, which makes me wonder at what point in time do the sill anchors go in here, the mud sill anchors. And they set up the laser here just to, I guess, triple check, because I've seen them do this several times. Are things level in the cement? I know they've checked the walls multiple times, but now they're going around and checking again. wanted another 3 or 4 gallons of water in the cement for this truck. Doesn't seem like a lot for the quantity of cement to me, but I guess it is. And you can see down there the 2-inch conduits that are going to be for the water lines coming in. They're right on this seam. Which is the first possible place to put them, because you can't put them right at the corner. I mean, I guess maybe I could have put them right at the corner, but I don't know. It was recommended I put them over at this first seam over here. Now that I see this, having never gone through it before, I would ask why not put them here. Because the edge of the wall, cement's here, that would put the, what is that, 5 inches, 4 inches? That would put the conduits more to the back of the wall. The way these come in, the water lines are going to have to bend around. Oh well, we'll make it work. And my dealer wanted to use these mud sill anchors. These are Simpsons, not J-bolts. But essentially, these guys sit right at the edge. And then when the sill plate sits up here, you'll anchor into the sill plate and then knock the top over and screw it in from the top as well. And they just go straight down the side. They gave me extra, so this corner is where I'm going to try and hide in storms. So we'll put the extras here. So this is truck 4. It's almost empty. That's truck 5 back there. They added 4 gallons of water to it, and I'm not sure how empty or unempty it is. They've been pouring out of it for a while. But that is truck 5. They're hoping to not have to do a callback, but it's going to be close. Everything came in such a mad rush. Poor guy back there is busy trying to keep up, you know, floating everything out, making it smooth, and put the sill anchors in. He's falling behind. I'm gonna see if I can go get the other box of sill anchors, help him, because it's down in the bottom since he's behind. All right, my friends, it has been a long day, but thankfully the weather held. We had sprinkles a few times, but nothing major. They're starting to come in now as everybody's leaving, which is intriguing because per the weather this morning, chance of rain went down at the end of the day. Whatever, but let's look. What do we have? We have these little gangplanks everywhere. I've gotten more comfortable walking on them. I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but all the walls are poured. All the walls that they framed up are poured. We'll walk around and check them. The walls themselves did well. I had all kind of stuff, like whenever they were pouring, there was slop that I guess that's going to be a mess he has to clean up after he takes these forms down. There was leakage here and there where like they didn't have a pin in a hole. The cement would come out, the liquidy side would come out this hole, this crack, come out the hole and just be poured everywhere. They ended up not using this pump. The mud, as it was poured in from the trucks directly, it just, some of the earlier videos you saw, it just kind of slopped in and ran up and over. So then as they filled up these walls, it slopped into that middle wall, made things pretty easy to, they just were able to get the the cement trunk bucket over far enough that they could shovel it around inside of the wall frame and get it in there. A little bit of cleaning, but you'll notice on this outrigger wall how the frame sticks out a little bit. So I got my 8-inch wall, but then there's just like a 3-inch stick out over there that then goes down and then across for the outrigger wall itself. Interesting. I guess they need to get all that stuff off of the edges so that they can take these frames down. And And this will be how tall the retaining wall is. There will be some dirt put in here, so essentially you see the footer of the house to the foot of the retaining wall. There will be some fill put in here, so we'll be up 7-8 inches, but this will be, my wife can use it to put some plants or flowers or pots or who knows what. She might have a little bit of a hard time, for family that knows her, we'll get a kick out of that comment, getting some of these other walls. I mean, shoot, this wall I'm gonna have a hard time myself getting to, but we can get to them from the other side because the dirt will be backfilled. And that's where we are at, 50 yards ish, 4,000 psi concrete poured for the walls, and they'll be back tomorrow to continue. Till next time.